Now let's try something else. I'm looking to find a man in the room who is fairly artistic. You know, not a great artist, but fairly artistic. And a woman who is fairly good at math. Okay, so we got the blonde guy back there, who everyone's volunteered. Yes? You want to come up? Guy in the red shirt? Come on up. And now you need to get a woman who has some math skills. Can I find that woman over there? Come on up. That'd be good. So you have blonde woman, blonde man, or match. Round of applause for her. Bring her up. Now, Matthew, what I want you to do, in a second, I'm going to go out in the audience, and I'm going to get some information for this woman. What's your first name? Tira. What is it? Tira. Tira? Tira. Tira. Okay, I'm going to get some information for Tira, and while I'm getting Tira's information, you're going to draw something for us, Matthew. Now, the only thing that I ask you to do is not to draw something that other people may consider obvious. And like, what's obvious? Well, you're in a room with a big dead fish in it. So don't draw the bony fish. Okay, don't draw any of the things you see here in the room, like the clock or something like that. You don't, or the exit sign. You don't have to get real artistic, and don't get real abstract either. Draw something. If you showed it to someone, they would at least have an idea, Matthew, of what it was. So take that card, take this pen. You can draw it here if you want. You can show Tira if you want or not. It's totally up to you. Now, Tira, Matthew, you can start drawing once I leave the stage. Tira, I'm going to walk out in the audience. You stay right there. At one point, you just tell me when to stop, Tira, as I walk out here. Matthew, you may start drawing now. Tira, you just tell me when to stop as I roll in the audience. Stop. All right. So, Tira, I'm standing by this guy, and I'm standing by... Okay, so we have a man and a woman, Tira. Who do you want me to work with? Matthew, you can go ahead and start drawing. You done already? I'm done. Okay. The woman? Okay, would you stand up for a second, please? Matthew, put your drawing face down in the palm of your hand, so when I come on stage I can't see it. What's your first name? Allie, on that top line, write a number. A number somewhere between 100 and 300. As low as 100, as high as 299. Now, Allie, as I walk around here, you tell me when to stop, whenever you feel like it. Stop. Right. Allie, I'm by this guy, and I'm by this guy in the shorts. So we have the shorts guy, and we have the eating guy. Allie, who do you want me to work with? Eating guy or shorts guy? Eating guy. We're going to disturb him in the middle of his rap. Would you stand up for a second? Right underneath Allie's number, I want you to write a number somewhere between 300 and 600. As low as 300, as high as 599. What's your name, eating guy? Eric? Sorry. Eric, I'm going to walk down here. You tell me when to stop, whenever you feel like it. All right, Eric, look, I'm standing by the guy next to the garbage thing, or the help for the homeless thing, and the woman, we'll give you the woman on the other side. So we have a man on this side, and a woman on this side. Who do you want? Jude, would you stand up, please? Right underneath his number, you write a number, somewhere between 600 and 1,000. As low as 600, as high as 999. Tira's going to add these up, or Tira's going to add these up. So kind of keep them on. Thanks. Now, I've not looked at these, Tira. These are yours to add. I have a calculator. You said you weren't that good at math. Didn't really matter. I do have a calculator attached to it. What I'd like to do is take everything, go back here, stand by the curtain, and I would like you to look at them, add them up, and double check with the calculator. Matthew, you have your drawing face down the palm of your hand, yes? Okay, I will need to get physically close to it, but I don't want to touch it. Just slide it back inside. You're sliding it inside, you see it won't go all the way, and it'll go most of the way, and it'll just stop. You used to have people place these in an envelope, but unless you're working like with a very thick padded envelope, you can hold an envelope up to light X-ray and see through it. You cannot see through this. I'm going to give this back to you. I'm going to wrap this with a rubber band. Keep it between your hands, one hand on each side, and stand right here. I look over my shoulder at Tira. Is she done yet? Okay. She's not that good at that. Tira, just take your time. Let me know once you have your total and you are satisfied with the total. All right. Was your total 3741? No. Shoot. Really good. Okay. Tira, just memorize your total and close everything up and just set it down here in the corner of the stage. Now in a second I'm going to count to 3, and when I reach 3, Matthew, what I want you to do is to recreate your drawing in your imagination. And Tira, what I want you to do is to think of the totals. Tira, you'll stand right here. Matthew, you just stay where you are. When I reach 3. 1, 2, 3. I won't get both the touch, but I'll come close, and then we'll do something interesting with the one I have the most confidence in. You did this drawing really fast, which would normally, I'll tell you what, just picture what you drew. See, sometimes if I try to logically think about it, it doesn't work. I don't know what you're going for here. I don't know. Matthew, you could draw anything, right? Images are really hard to do. For example, did you draw a tree? No. But say you did. And say you did like a real simple tree. You drew a triangle with a stick coming out the bottom of it. Meaning you draw a very simplistic pine tree. And say, Matthew, that I then drew a triangle. That means I got very close to what you drew. I mean, I would call it a direct hit. You might not, but I would take credit for it. Okay, so then say you did the same thing. You did the triangle tree thing, and I drew a big bushy tree, or I drew a palm tree. That means I got the concept of what you drew, and we both drew trees, but if you held those drawings up side by side, they would actually look very little like each other. And the triangle would be the closer match. Because that's what we're going for, kind of shape and image, that sort of thing. Now, you could have drawn anything at all. I made my best guess there, and I'll show it to you whether it's close or off or whatever. But I've become very good at looking at your drawing and looking at my drawing and seeing similarities that the normal person cannot see. I'm always glad to point this out to you. This way. Yes? Okay. What did you draw?
An arrowhead.
Arrowhead. Okay, so it is kind of triangular. So if I had drawn something triangular, I would be close. The triangle itself would be close. But if I drew, I wasn't sure where we were going with this, but if I drew this, I wrote arrowhead and then I wrote spade like on a playing card. It would be, but I wrote arrowhead first. It'd even be closer, right? Not bad? Play golf class? You have a number in your head. You're the only one who knows it, right? Because they created the number